Hey guys, Staples here with Broken Arrow Gaming. Today I'll be going over the new Fortnite update, and I know I'm on Rocket League, but that's because as of right now, I am downloading the update, and so because of that, I want to get this out as soon as possible so that y'all kind of know what's going on. This new update is going to be updating the new season that's coming out, which is Season 2, which comes out December 14th, which as of right now, I believe, yes, it is the 14th right now, so it's going to be adding the new season. Season 2 of Battle Royale is going to be including the new holiday spirit, so it's going to be kind of like a Christmas holidays theme, where the grenade launcher, as we saw the rocket launcher was a pumpkin, the grenade launcher is going to be shooting snowballs. Some of y'all probably already seen this. Something that you may not know is that they're going to be bringing it. This is something that if you play on console, can be brought upon using the D-pad, and if you use keyboard, it is going to be the B button. You can have up to 6 emotes, so it's not just going to be the same ones. And when I was looking at these emotes come from anything as just dancing, thumbs up, to even like kind of doing dances that you may see, kind of like the Dougie, or just kind of dance moves that we've seen all around. This is something that you can do now with your character. Something that is very big to the game, is something called a battle pass. This is something I believe you have to purchase. I don't know if you have to purchase every season, but once you in fact purchase this battle pass, you can upgrade your battle pass. Once you upgrade your battle pass, you can then get certain clothing, certain uniforms, outfits, emotes, etc. by playing the game. When you play the game, you get experience. Once you get experience, you upgrade your battle pack. Now, if that battle pass, once that battle pass is reaching a certain point and you're like, this is taking too long, you can actually pay to upgrade your battle pass once again. A lot of people may see this as microtransactions, but we also got to remember that Fortnite has not charged you anything at all. You can play Battle Royale without being charged. So this is just a way that, Fortnite can make money. They still got to make their money somehow, and this is a way that they can make money with you getting a reward. I think that this is a better way than a direct buying of V-Bucks. The V-Bucks to me was something that was kind of, I don't know, it just didn't work. I don't think they were making enough. People needed more ways to earn, so they felt like when they were playing the game, they were earning something. So now with the Battle Pass, when you play it, you will be earning something. I think that's going to be much better. So when you finish a game, even if you don't win, you felt like it wasn't a waste of your time. And even if you did win, you didn't feel like, okay, all this does is pad my stats, and that's it, But now you have something more to play towards. Alright, Fortnite's going to be updating a little. Once again, they're going to be updating some of these challenges that you see, your daily challenges. It's going to be getting a little bit more difficult. Not too much. Just small challenges, like the pistol challenges will now be 3 pistol kills instead of 2. Opening up the chests, the gold chests will not be 5, it will now be 7. But it is sad to say that if you were progressing one already, say you had 3 out of the 5 chests, it will be reset with the new update. And same with the pistol kills. But come on, 3 pistol kills, that's not too hard to get. So things like that will be updated in this new one. They're adding support for 21:9 ratio on the displays. That's a renditioning ratio. If you're not really into that and you don't understand, don't try to understand. It's not something that's important. Just know that the rendering is going to be a little different now in this new update. Alright, some things that will be changing now is the animations for sliding down cliffs. They're going to be adding special animation to it. I'm not quite sure what it is. It just says added animations for sliding down cliff sides. Added animations to turn your head to reticle while sprinting diagonally. So basically your head's going to be facing diagonally instead of kind of facing straight while your gun's diagonal. It was kind of weird. Very unnoticeable, really. Unless you were specifically paying attention to that kind of stuff. So there was nothing really too bad or too important about it. The Combat Pro controller configuration. Now for new players, so people that are, if you're new to Fortnite, this is really important. Your controller configuration will be to Combat Pro. Combat Pro controller configuration will now default to configuration for new players. No change has been made for existing players. So that only for people that are new. So But if you watch some sort of how-to video earlier on about your controller configuration and they showed you the original default, if you're a new player, it is not the same anymore. So if you're wondering what would happen, your controller configuration was changed to Combat Pro, which is more towards the fighting. There's also a Building Pro, and then there's the old default. I'm not quite sure if they're going to rename it though, so we will see. Something that I felt was kind of weird, but they added in, is soccer and basketball is now smoother movements. So how long can you play ball? That's what they're asking. So I'm guessing they're going to make it to where you can play soccer and you can actually score, unlike my team could do in this Rocket League. You know, as I say that, I single-handedly score on 3-4 people. All right, that's right. 1 on 3, I scored. I don't name my team, but you know, I showed that I could score and that it was my team's fault. Certain bugs that they're fixing, one that I feel is really important is their the numbers that were coming up when you're dealing damage didn't exactly replicate the damage that was done to a player. So say if a 30 came up, you may have done 60, you may have only done 15, but it was showing the wrong number. So people, I've done this before too, where I shot the guy like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, dude, this thing said 33 like each time, and it was in white. I was like, if I shot him 4 times at 33, you know, that was well over the 100 mark, and it wasn't showing a shield. And I wondered why he didn't die, but the truth was I was probably only hitting him for 15 to 20, and so that's why I didn't kill him. And I saw he had like 20 health left after I was done. Chests will no longer appear unopened at distances when they have already been looted. That is something that's nice because we've seen it before, and you've probably seen it before if you played this game long enough. You see a gold chest, it's closed, it's glowing, and then you come close to it. Maybe you saw it through a sniper, and then you come close to it, and then it's open. And you wasted time, you wasted, you know, maybe you were taking a risk to open that up to get a med kit to head back, you know, through the zone, and you needed that med kit to get through the zone. But yeah, that's something that's been fixed. It's that whenever they are now the loot crates have been opened, the loot chests have been opened, they will in fact mean that they are open. That team sucks. So does my usual teammate. So we'll see what happens here. What else with the update? Let me read it real quick. Oh my God! First off, though, folks, look at that amazing play by Broken Staples, but my teammates cannot conquer. Let's see. Fix an issue that prevented players from picking up items that overlap looted chests and ammo crates. So whenever you're opening up the ammo crates, I think what they're probably talking about, which you may have noticed, is that whenever you loot a crate, it would seem that the crate wasn't quite open. It would allow you to hold X or E to open that crate again, so you couldn't pick up the items under it because it was opening the chest instead of grabbing the item. That is something that they're going to be fixing, and they're going to be changing with this new update. Build more blueprints. Build mode blueprints are now hidden after using a launch pad in while and down but not out. So that means that, you know, whenever you're building and then you get down but not out, you're trying to make a call out for your teammates, but instead of showing like a wall that you were trying to build when you were getting down, that will no longer be up. And it will also not be up while you are in your mode for the gliding when you're using the launch pad. Now, I don't know if that means for traps, because some people like to pull up their traps while they're launching because they want to drop down and maybe a cheeky floor trap after launching. I think this means more towards the walls than it does towards traps, but we'll have to see when we play the game. Something that was also fixed, if you have the Renegade Raiders helmet, by the way, I believe that was where the black guy had the football-looking helmet. I think that was Renegade Raiders, or it was the white woman with the eye the sunblock on the eye shadow or the eye black, you know, that you usually see a football player or a baseball player wear. I think it's one of those. I can't remember which one's Renegade Raider, but now her head or his head will not be clipping through the top of the helmet, which was a problem before. The character models now animate properly when rotating in place, and they fixed an issue that allowed the players to search items like bushes and furniture, causing them to wiggle and play an audio cue. So if you were going next to, let's say, one of the desks, which in the the Save the World mode, you can look for stuff in those desks. and you'd hold X, and if there was nothing in it, it would squeak, and it'd give a little sound cue. But that also happened in Battle Royale, which wasn't really a game problem, but I guess it's something they didn't want in it. I mean, me and the guys would just have fun, and we would just squeak it. But I guess that's not a sound cue that they're going to have anymore. Alright, so apparently that sound cue will still be in Save the World mode. So you will be able to kind of know if nothing's in there and save the world. So that does work out. They fixed something with the aim assist. Now, if you don't know what aim assist is, it kind of is when you're aiming at a player, and it kind of gives you a little bit of help, you know, and kind of aims a little bit towards them. That's aim assist. Now, aim assist kind of can suck with sniping. I don't know if they really fixed that, but something they did fix with aim assist is when the DBNO, or down but not out. That's the guys that you kind of knocked out, and they're not yet dead. There was a problem where it was prioritizing, or it would mainly focus on them in a gunfight. So you would down a guy, and you'd be trying to get in a gunfight, and it'd prioritize on the guy that's down, and you're like, listen, I already got that guy knocked out. He can't do any harm to me as of right now. I need to take out his teammates, but then you would be kind of prioritizing, it would drag your reticle down. So that's something that they fixed, and something that they've brought more attention towards. Something that they needed to do before that they have now is now grenades have some sort of aiming function. Not most games. I would say there has been games in the past where whenever you're aiming, it will show the parabola or the trajectory that the grenade is going to take, so you kind of get an idea of where it's going to land. That's something that they added to Fortnite, so now you kind of can get an idea of the trajectory, which really, it was kind of unpredictable. Unless you use grenades often and you kind of had an idea, you know, you really didn't know where your grenade was going. And especially in a game that you can team kill in, that's something that I feel that it's, you know, muy importante that you can see, so that you don't end up doming your teammates or maybe hurting your fort that kind of does end up doming your teammates. So it's going to help everybody, and you can like say, okay, I want to try to launch this grenade inside this base, and instead of completely missing and only alerting the enemy team, you kind of have an idea of what's going to happen. The assault rifle scope is now going to be called the assault rifle with scope. The assault rifle burst is now called the burst assault rifle, and the submachine gun suppressor is now called the suppressed submachine gun. So these guns are still the same, but they did change the name. Now, speaking of guns, the legendary assault rifle drop rate has decreased by 25% in floor loot and in chest. The drop rate from supply drops will be unchanged, though. So supply drops are going to still have that, you know, high likeliness of, you know, high level gear. Reduced pump shotgun queuing time reduced from 0.4 seconds to 0.2 seconds. It is now the same as all the other weapons. This will reduce the chance that the players will misfire the weapon, which basically what that means is the reaction time. So when you pull the trigger to when the gun actually goes off is going to be more like all of the weapons to 0.2 seconds, where there would be times where you shoot and be delayed, and that delay means you were aimed at him, but the delay allowed him to go past your reticle to where you usually would shoot behind him, or you'd overcompensate ahead of, in front of him or ahead of him. That is now fixed. Alright, for you PC players that want to talk to other people, they have now added an option to where if you have Discord, you can in fact invite people on Xbox on your PC a lot easier. So if you have PC and you want to invite your party to it, or your group, your team to a Discord, it's going to be a lot easier. And that one, what a balance, right, guys? Were you all watching that? All right, let's continue on. Actually, let's not continue on. Why? Because it is over. I know it's sad, but true. It's sad, but true. All right, put in some Metallica in there. But no, it is sad, but it is true. It is time to go. I am done with my update here. Guys, if you enjoyed this or you enjoy this information, let me know so I know that this is kind of things that you want to know. Do you want to hear all the updates, or do you just want to hear the major updates? These are things you can leave in the comments section below. This is Broken Arrow Gaming. We're trying to play a lot more with our subscribers, so check out our Subscriber Sunday series. We have a playlist that describes how to join and how to be a part of that. It's pretty simple. You just subscribe and comment on the previous Subscriber Sunday and you can join. But either way, guys, this is Staples leaving y'all out. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, thank you for watching the whole video. Have a great night, or have a great day, or have a great evening. Or if you're Asian, have an amazing evening. Have a fantastic evening. That's right. This video goes out to all of our Oriental watchers and viewers right out there. This one goes out for you guys. All right. If you want your race to have their own special little shout out, why don't you let me know, and I'll make a subscriber video for you guys. Let our Hispanic or Latino following, whatever, man, whatever, white, black, anything, man. We love everybody. All right. I'm rambling on now because I don't know how to actually do real outros. So have a good one, guys. Oh, I did not. Woo! Let's get it.